Recently, a Muslim member of Parliament stood up in the House of Commons debating chamber and made his case for the construction of a law which forbids, as he put it, the defaming of religions. He made it sound that this would apply equally to the defaming of any religion, but we all know that in effect it will be used only for people who defame Islam. It is, to my mind, a symptom of a creeping Islamization of our society. And it's something that worries me a great deal, and it should be worrying you as well. I'm Granniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. So let's look at the case of Ricky Jones as it appears in The Guardian. Jones appeared to call for far-right protesters' throats to be cut. And let's have a look at what this former boxer, which I tried to find a Guardian report on this case. I couldn't, but I did find a BBC report, and let's face it, apart from a few graphical changes, it's exactly the same people reporting exactly the same things, isn't it? So let's see what Mr. Heggie said. The court heard that in videos referring to Muslims, Heggie made comments including, "Young white girls are being raped by these grooming gangs." Now, this is a truth that has been reported in the BBC and even in The Guardian. But there's a difference between these two instances. This man called for murder and mayhem, and this man simply reported the truth. The truth that the BBC acknowledges. So you have to look at the way that Heggie has been prosecuted for grossly offensive comments as against this fellow who is being prosecuted for calling for violent disorder. He says he's not guilty and he's going to court about it. He's going to have a trial. This guy just caved and said he was guilty. And what I'd like to know is why. There is no law that says you can't be grossly offensive. And it's hardly libelous to say that there are Muslim gangs raping young, vulnerable girls, because there are. Even the BBC says that. Let's have a look at what the Labour councillor actually said. Now, I tried putting the captions on, and the captions were total nonsense. So I'm going to try to repeat what he said. There are a couple of words that are unclear. Let's listen to this.
In those trains, destroying some relatives. They are disgusting, nasty fascists.
They are disgusting, nasty, Nazi fascists.
And we need to call.
We do, and then he draws his finger across his throat and says,
Their throats and get rid of them all.
hang on a minute, that's let's just
Nasty fascists. And we need to cull their throats and get rid of them all.
cut all their throats and get rid of them all. Right, that's what he said to this cheering crowd. Look how they're clapping.
I want to say thank you all. I'm going to leave it now.
That's Ricky Jones for you. So he was charged with encouraging violent disorder. And he is going to court about that. he is going to have a trial. Now, why do you think he thinks he can get away with it? And why do you think that Mr. Heggie, who said something that is no more and no less than the truth, doesn't believe he will get away with it, to the extent that he's just pleading guilty and accepting what the law will throw at him? And I'm assuming it's going to be a book the size of the Bible. Well, my theory is that the Labour councillor said offensive things about people who were not Muslim, whereas Mr. Heggie said offensive things that are about Muslims. And I think the pressure that the police and the courts put on this man, and even the solicitor who was supposed to be, protecting him, they were all saying the same thing. You're not going to get away with it if you've been insulting Muslims. You might as well just give in right now. I'm sure that sort of conversation must be going on. But why else would he say he's guilty when he's guilty of nothing? He just said something that has been proved to be the truth. I don't know what's going on here, and I would appreciate you letting me know what you think. Okay, till next time. You can help my channel by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. That's quite important. And by sharing if you're so inclined. Links to my other channels and to donation methods are in the description. But the best way you can help is simply by clicking like and notify. Thank you.